students were asked to find an issue that was prevalent in Canada and try to find the historic roots of those problems. This group of students looked at what they could do with their newfound knowledge. So that's where this Rainbow Crosswalk actually came from. They then went and presented to the principal.
And it was so incredibly moving to see this group of students put something together that was so well thought out and so meaningful to our community that of course we supported it immediately.
The school district was really enthusiastic. It kind of shows that you don't have to be afraid for who you are, you can be yourself.
It kind of makes me feel proud that we just did all of that.
In honor of National Truth and Reconciliation Day, schools across the district have engaged in activities to show their appreciation and understanding of Indigenous history.
This day is important to me because I can share my culture with my school. My family was excited to perform for all the students. After the performance, my friends were very excited to ask me questions.
The students were able to learn a lot from this presentation. They were able to see their peers celebrating their culture. They were able to understand some of the local traditions to the land that they now reside on and have an appreciation for the Indigenous culture that they're learning about. Our district's commitment to truth and reconciliation is helping all our students to honor and learn about our shared history. We know this is important work to continue to prioritize Indigenous perspectives in our student learning.
Technology is a tool that can be used to create and to produce things. It allows the kids to collaborate and to build upon their explanations of what we're learning and to appreciate the interconnectedness of that knowledge. So we used Scratch, a coding language, to create an environment with living organisms. It allowed us to model something in the natural world that we otherwise couldn't do.
I like using technology. I can express my learning in different ways. I make a lot of screencasts and do voiceovers. We also do a lot of sketch notes. Sometimes we make presentations using iMovie.
So it allows them to express their understanding in a way that works best for them. They see technology as more than simply an entertainment device and realize its potential for helping their learning in the future.
As part of the human resource team, we are always looking for ways to recruit and retain new employees. What we developed was a community field experience, which would allow teacher candidates to spend an additional 3 weeks with us, if they chose, to learn more about Richmond. Who are we? What do we value? And what do we want our employees to know when they come to work for us? So one of the things we're able to offer is an experience that's mixed with in-class and on-site learning and out-of-classroom experiences where they're able to explore our district and our city. Why should they want to work in Richmond? Richmond is a collaborative, inclusive district where we value our employees, we provide supports to our employees, and we work with them to help them learn and grow as they move through their career in Richmond.
Planting Day in some way is the end result of all of our hard work, from the workshops to the promotions, everything. But it's certainly not the end of the road for us as a green team and for our stakeholders as a project. If we were to put it in every single school in Richmond, it would be a place where kids could gather after school. It would be a place where they could learn about what biodiversity is, and it could be something that sparks a conversation and hopefully inspires someone else.
It has been one of our biggest projects so far. It's a really great community initiative, not just in our school, but for those outside of our school as well.
So it did really take a lot of people to make today work. When we look back at this a few years later, we're going to be like, wow, we did that. And that's such a cool thing to think about.